And these cars racing 30 laps for Country 93. Looking for the green flag this time by. Coming out of 4 down the front, the green's out, we're racing. Off and racing 3 wide into corner number 1. And something had to give, and Dan Wright, Kayden Wright, Dan's son, goes all the way up, and he got hit. And he is up in the corner. So a little bit of bumping and grinding out there on lap 1. They weren't wasting any time. Down the back chute, looking for the green flag this time by. Nick Hamill on the pole, Taylor Nelson on the outside. Off of 4 down the front, the green flag is out and we're racing. 18, your race leader, Nick Hamill, Austin Finley in second spot, and Dave McMahon in third. In fourth spot, it's Kayden Wright, followed by 68 of Taylor Nelson. 1 lap in. 18, Nick Hamill. Last year, raced in a Legend car. Brought this car out for the first time a week ago and will lead lap number 2. Austin Finley in number 57 in second spot. In third spot, 26 of Dave McMahon. In fourth, it's the 1 of Kayden Wright, followed by Taylor Nelson in 68. Close racing throughout in this one. 57, Austin Finley putting the heat on the 18. 18, Nick Hamill feeling the pressure from Austin Finley. Austin looking on the inside. Last week he did some damage to the car, managed to get her fixed, get back out for the feature. Right now he's on the inside of Nick Hamill and he'll take the lead. 57, your race leader, that is Austin Finley. Dave McMahon now up to second. Nick Hamill falls to third, followed by the 1 of Kayden Wright and the number 68 of Taylor Nelson. 7 laps in the books now. It is 57, your race leader of Austin Finley. Finley. Then we go back to 26 Dave McMahon and number 1 of Kayden Wright. Finley. Then McMahon. McMahon with a heat win a week ago. Austin Finley leads this one in that 57, keeping everybody behind as the laps counter goes to 8 with 22 to go. Austin Finley. They're turning times on the racetrack right now. Not quite to breakout time, but they are right in there. Finley, McMahon, go back to Kayden Wright. 18, Nick Hamill. Austin running 15.927, his best time. Dave McMahon's best time in that 26 of 15.817. Finley trying to hold off the veteran driver Dave McMahon. We are down to 19 laps to go. Austin Finley. Then we got Dave McMahon, Kayden Wright in that one car. Go back to the number 18 of Hamill and the 68 of Taylor Nelson. Nelson looks like he is slowing right down in 68. Just his second night out of racing. Austin Finley doing a great job of keeping Dave McMahon in his rearview mirror as Finley continues to run hard here ahead of veteran driver Dave McMahon. He might have left the door open there, but very quickly Austin Finley drops down. Coming up on halfway this time by. It'll be 15 down and 15 to go. Halfway. 57, Austin Finley. Then we've got 26, Dave McMahon. And number 1 of Kayden Wright. They're coming up on a lap car. The 68 of Taylor Nelson. Finley trying to get around the lap car. McMahon is there. He opens up a bit of room now. Kayden Wright is running in 3rd spot. Nick Hamill in 4th. But up front, it is all Austin Finley. Finley in number 57, 2nd spot. 26 of Dave McMahon. In 3rd spot, Kayden Wright in 1. Finley running a 15.801, 15.757 for McMahon. McMahon and Kayden Wright getting very close to breakout. The 1 and the 26, they are running very close to breakout time. Austin Finley, not quite as quick, but he's the driver that is in the lead. There'll be 10 laps to go this time by, 10 remaining. Austin Finley in 57, 10 to go. In 2nd, Dave McMahon. In 3rd spot, the 1 of Kayden Wright. Then we go back to 18 of Hamill and number 68 of Taylor Nelson. Laps are winding down. Austin Finley, not quite as quick as the other 2 drivers behind, but he's the one that's out front. It is Finley. Now McMahon has gone underneath. Austin Finley left the door open. Here comes Dave McMahon, and he goes around, and Finley goes around. And Kayden Wright gets by, and Kayden Wright is going to take over top spot. So caution. Breakout time 15.4. Into 3 out of 4 down the front for the green flag. We are racing. Kayden Wright in that 1 car. Out front of the 18 of Nick Hamill and 57 Austin Finley. There'll be 8 laps to go this time by, 8 remaining. The 1 out front, looking good, and he gets turned. Kayden Wright and Austin Finley get tangled up, and we're under caution again. 9 laps to go. Off of 4 down the front, the green is out. We're back underway. And Dave McMahon on the high side gets by the 18 of Nick Hamill. So it's McMahon, Hamill, Kayden Wright, and Taylor Nelson. Dave McMahon that time a 16.684, well off the breakout time. Nick Hamill in 2nd spot, and Kayden Wright in the 1 car running in 3rd. Taylor Nelson is next in the 68 as we are down now to 7 laps to go for Dave McMahon. Dave McMahon, veteran race driver, 26. Looking good. Laps are winding down. 26 complete. 26 out front. This time by, we will have 5 laps to go. 5 remaining. 5 to go. It is Dave McMahon, Nick Hamill. Then the 1 of Kayden Wright, followed by Taylor Nelson in number 68. Nick Hamill comes up on McMahon. Something happened to Dave McMahon's car. He slowed down coming out of number 4. Now it's back up to speed again. Nick Hamill has something for him there as we are down to 3 laps to go. Dave McMahon, Nick Hamill, and Kayden Wright battle it out for the top position. 2 laps to go, this time by, 2 remaining. Dave McMahon slows down again, and the 1 car goes by. Kayden Wright takes the lead. Kayden Wright with a lap and a half to go. Coming out of 4 down the front, the white flag's out, 1 remaining. Kayden Wright in 1, Dave McMahon in 26, 18 of Nick Hamill into 3. Out of 4 down the front for the checkered flag, Kayden Wright wins it. Dave McMahon for 2nd, Nick Hamill for 3rd, Taylor Nelson for 4th. All brought to you tonight by Country 93. All brought to you tonight by Country 93. There he is, folks, out of the car. Let's hear it for Kayden Wright.
Thank you.
Kayden with the help of his spotter, Ty Kavlin, tonight. Kayden, you're going to tell your dad to stay away more often?
No, I don't know, but geez, I can't even believe this. Holy smokes.
We saw you win a lot in your junior late model. How does it feel running the limited late model here?
Well, it's a lot different, you know. It's not really the same as the other thing, but it gives you a little bit. Good to start with when you're young, like when you're a kid.
You were fast there. Everybody got a little bit aggressive a couple of times. How did it feel to be in a real battle like you were in throughout that one?
I don't know. It really seemed like an up and down race. You know, I don't know. It was crazy. As soon as went around the first time, I thought we were done, but I don't know. It just kept going. It was good.
Who would you like to thank?
Well, God, thank my dad for everything. You know, my mom letting me come out here and do this all the time. Got to thank sponsor Kayden Wright Well Drilling, Ty Kavlin for spotting me, and Lucas for helping out in the pit, and my uncle for coming out, and everybody in the stands for coming out, and Sauble Speedway putting it on the show.
There you have it, folks. Kayden Wright, everybody, picking up the Roote Gaspar United 8s win here.